Let's move now to the eNCA Money Desk, and Heidi Giokos is standing by. Good evening, Heidi. I can't think what your lead could be tonight. Have you been able to get a sense of what economists are feeling about the President's economic recovery plan?
Well, Sally, the main question here is President Cyril Ramaphosa's economic recovery plan nothing but a wish list? Many were hoping to see the implementation of strategies to deal with unemployment and economic growth. According to one economist, the President's speech is a mix of aspiration and hope. Iraj Abedian says there aren't any timelines or reporting mechanisms on implementing the plan.
I think it's a mix of aspiration and hope, with very little delivery implementation emphasis. By that I mean timelines, organizations in charge, reporting mechanisms. Remember, we are in a very critical post-pandemic economic crisis. Therefore, one cannot talk about aspiration alone. One needs to define which organizations will be in charge, how they'll be doing things differently, and how the mistakes of the past will be prevented. Mistakes, very simple mistakes, like 6-7 months ago, the government committed to 500 billion rand of injection to the economy. 6 months later, less than 40% of it is done, because it was assumed that just because you aspire and because you commit the numbers, it will happen. The economy cannot work on that basis. The government and the public sector doesn't have the capacity to implement. Therefore, I was hoping that the President would first of all acknowledge that, and then puts in recognition of that, share with the nation exactly how in each of these big projects things will be done differently and will be accounted for.
Onto the markets now. A rise in COVID-19 cases globally saw investors pull away from riskier assets. Most global markets were down, with the JSE not escaping the dip. The all-share closed in the negative, and the rand also lost ground to the US dollar.